Another video. I smoked some crack cocaine. I mean, it was only like a tiny bit, but I've had experiences with it in the past where, like, I've heard my friends say it's not addictive, but it totally is. For like the next week, I'll be just going out of my mind, you know. So, yeah. So I had a beer, you know, just in case, like, I start craving. Yeah, I don't really want to go into that much more, to be honest. I was very lucky actually, because I got ripped off and I didn't get to smoke that much. So I'm down Ferry Meadows. Like I say, I've had a Stella. I've been smoking CBD weed, which is really good. I mean, like, I had a coffee this morning. It's funny because their cups are too heavy. I can't lift their cups, so I asked for it in like a takeout cup, and it is a million times better doing it that way. You can actually pick the fucking thing up, you know what I mean? So I had this coffee, and then, like, I had anxiety. And I'm still struggling with things that people say. I know that being triggered is something that it happens all the time. You know, nobody's trying to, like, well, actually one woman did do it deliberately to me one time, yeah, but, like, generally speaking, it's like an accidental thing. And okay, so I went completely insane, yeah, and because I read this book by Teal Swan, and it said to go into triggers, right? And I thought, fuck it, I'll give it a go. And big fucking mistake, huge mistake. Just ended up being rude to people. So avoiding, where I'm at right now is avoiding the triggers, learning, how can I say this? It's like learning the vibe of, like, when someone is saying something harmless, you know, potentially triggering, but not intended that way, completely harmless. This is my goal. My goal is, like, to be able to handle shit. And, like, what would the fun be in life if, like, someone would say something really dope and I wouldn't be able to understand it because I'd have a problem with what they're saying? You know, I mean, what's the fucking point in life if every time someone speaks I'm not gonna be able to relate, you know what I mean? So there is that. So I got ripped off again. I told both these fucking dealers, right? One of them I said, go fuck yourself. The other one, he was on the phone to me and I said, I don't want to know you anymore. You've ripped me off. Don't call me anymore, you know, and all this. And yeah. But he kept. He was very persistent actually, and it's funny because I used to think that people who were persistent were bullies, but he was persistent, and he was saying to me like, you know, I didn't mean to rip you off. It was some kind of mistake. I'll come by, give you another rock. He hasn't though. He hasn't called me. So, which is good because like, I feel very blessed that I managed to just smoke just a tiny bit. You know, it's really no big deal. I mean, for example, if I were to smoke a whole rock in a pipe, you know, I'd be pretty fucked. You know, but that's not what happened, you know. It was quite a mild buzz. Yeah. So my jacket came today. Did it come today? No, it came yesterday. So I don't know. It only took like 3 days to get to me. If I was in on Saturday, I could have got it sooner. But yeah, I mean, I know my last video was about like mania, and yeah, like that coffee I had this morning, that's like relevant again because I just feel fear when I've had coffee, like, oh, people are going to be mean to me, you know, I'm in danger, you know, feelings like that. Which is interesting because when I was with Carol, I drank 4 cups of coffee and I had none of that. I had none of that anxiety, but I did smoke hella CBDA. So that could have been a lot to do with it. And I'm just waiting for this period of mania to end, you know. I have a feeling that like every year, about this time of year, I get like a period of mania. It's just the way I am, it's the way I work. And yeah, just waiting for it to be over. But it's kind of fun because, you know, I can drink a coffee, barista coffee, yeah, and start feeling fear and start feeling that people are gonna be abusive and that kind of energy, you know. I'm not quite sure exactly how coffee does that to someone, but it does, and it's kind of fun because like I get to take the clonazepam in the evening, I get to take the buspirone, I get to smoke CBDA, And what I'm holding right now is that once this period of mania is over, because like there's a link between being triggered and being manic. When I'm manic, I get a lot more triggered. And you know how I was saying about being able to appreciate comments that people make, good comments, you know, taking them in the spirit that they were said. That's really what I'm looking for, because when this period of mania is over, I'm guessing like I'll have a whole year of I don't know what to call it, relaxed, a whole year of like a relaxed consciousness, you know. I'll be able to I'll be, you know, I'm just looking forward to it so hard, because like I just want to be able to appreciate things, appreciate people, appreciate the things that they say, and just appreciate. So that's my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Goodbye.